No permissions, birth looked up, taking flight forward. Knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense, one on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity, marching in its time. Cadence in the grind, agree to disagree. Yup. All the time you need to meet up, it's it right. Freedom and prosperity, the destination and the flight. Lighting up dad's farm, opposed to that nope rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes. Yep, stack stats gliding through the lows. The truth will set you free.
Replacing me? With this guy?
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
He doesn't even have a mustache.
Oh, look, a Bee-Boo.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
I'm Doob, and this is Bee-Boo. Save hundreds with Liberty Bibbity.
Doug and Limu.
What did he say, Bee-Boo?
Customize and save with Liberty.
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
Decentralized, we're on the track. No middlemen to clip our wings. We own the keys, we're crypto kings. Liberty's our battle cry. No surveillance in the sky. Personal choice.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. What's up? Long time no see. I thought I'd give a shout out to Rips Hit Cuts for doing those amazing videos, man. Although I need to do some extensions and stuff like that. Make them wider screen and stuff like that. Anyways, it's been almost 3 weeks now since I've done a stream. TA, whatever. I know you guys probably missed me. I did a little short video last week. A little surprise for you guys. Yeah, I think 80% of the LP on is burnt on V2 Pulsex. Pair wrap pulse. It's pretty awesome. So Agreeance lives on the blockchain forever. And yeah, I think that's awesome. I think that is pretty agreeable. Wouldn't you think? I don't know if anybody's in the comments yet, but I know it's been weeks. It feels like a month since I've been here. God, I'm so out of touch with crypto, but I found some stuff. I found some stuff to go over with today, over for you guys. And let's give you updates real quick, get into some charts and some analysis. Do my usual, I know you guys probably miss my streaming and whatnot. Yeah, with that said, let's go. Let's add the stage. Let's go like that. There we go. What a great sight to see. We have 118,237,459.57. Well, now it just changed in profit for RH, and I hope it stays in profit. It will, because Ethereum and some other bigger whales are buying. And I hope this doesn't rotate for a little while longer, if even at all. No expectations, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a nice update. I like it. Um, Anyways, we have a Liberty swap. Look at this. They're following me now, which is cool. We'll see what comes in the future of that. Um, Shout out to Liberty Swap and Liberty Bibbity Video by Rip City Cuts. That is awesome. Shout out to No Permissions, Randy Larsky, all of them folks. And yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, they've been killing it on some of these tweets and stuff, like Liberty Five's making Peacock bulletproof. They've been making some V1 pump tire meme coins that got launched, pretty popular. Pulse lands out. I think they're doing something tonight too. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty cool. Emit Farms is now IPFS, which I think this is hella huge. I mean, you have to click on this link and access it there and verify the hash. You can't go to emit.farms no more. I'll show you guys real quick. If I type it in, emit.farms, it'll just, well, oh my God, it came up. Look at that. It's probably because I went there. It just proved me wrong on stream. God, it came up. Earlier it didn't. But then you click on this and bow, IPFS. It's got the hash. It's on my pinata. It's totally decentralized. It is very cool. Yeah, I think that's cool. Maybe it was down earlier and now it's back, but that is cool. I want to give a shout out to them. They've been putting in some good work, and being IPFS is pretty big in crypto for me, I think. It's harder to take down. You really have to go after the dev with a wrench attack or something to really tear it down. Even then, it'll be hard as hell. Hopefully one day soon we'll be able to download this in the same and run it straight on desktop, just like PulseDex or something in the future. Who knows? No expectations, So other than that, I know there's not a lot of people viewing right now, which is a little weird. But yeah, everybody's probably watching the conference or something like that. If Maddie's conference is going on right now. But yeah, Emit Farm is on IPFS. Yeah, you can earn that yield. You can pin it right here, just like I did over in the corner, and it's stored on your browser, which is freaking cool. So yeah, that is pretty big. I hope that would be cool if 9-inch did this, 9mm. I mean, everything on Pulsechain should be like this, like be downloadable on your computer. That's the way crypto should be. Even if you're like doing Aave stuff or whatever, you should be able to download that on your computer and not rely on a website and blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yes, it is a website, but host it on the machine instead of like the cloud. Because what if the cloud goes down? You can still use it, still decentralized, still efficient. And I think that's less censorship. That's probably censorship resistant, kind of like Satoshi Vision, however you want to put it. But yeah, there's that. So if you do not know, Maddie Allen's conference, day one sponsor was Pateus.io, Texas Coins, and Pulseland, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if that's going on, if you don't know, I haven't watched it yet. I've been too busy doing my remodel and trying to relax and touch grass. I mean, touch sheetrock and paint and other things like plywood, 2x6s, 2x8s, whatever. Well, not 2x8s, 2x6s really, but yeah, this is going on. And we got the Max's Hex week going on here pretty soon. So if you want to sign up for that, go for that. As I think two of the biggest things in Pulsechain right now, besides the big man. All right. Yes, I'm following him again, guys. Yeah, I did it just because. But yeah. Anyways, let's scroll down here. He retweeted Maddie's thing, which is cool. I like that. I like this. It just tells you basically to hold a little history lesson. You just buy and hold through the ups, downs, whatever's the 99% dips, whatever's. You just buy and hold. Yeah, and he thinks people are buyers are winning, and apparently these 4 people are buying. And another one popped up, the Ether machine down here, which just came out of nowhere for me. I've been gone for 2 weeks streaming and paying attention to the market day by day, and they popped up. So we'll get into a little bit about them and where they think ETH is going, which I think is cool. So if you can, like, comment, subscribe, go back to X, whatever, follow me, all those nifty jifty stuff, and yeah, get the stream out there. And if you guys haven't seen me on What the Hex, yeah, go watch that. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, What the Hex, like, what the hex, right? Right, YouTube. There we go. Look at this. We got a nice little stream with me right here. You might want to watch that one. I was on it. I kind of posted that in the community section, but yeah, go there, watch that if you want to know more about me. But anyways, let's scroll down here and go to the most bullish pump I've seen Richard Hart do in a long time. And saying this, maybe I should make my little train here. Since I've had this since I was a kid. It's a little piggy bank, thing fell at the bottom. But yeah, you can put coins in it. Like I got my little Stardust coin right here. I could put that in it if I broke it out the plastic. I got my little dark matter coin. I could put that in there if I broke it out the plastic. I could put a little thing in there, but maybe I should just put a Pulsechain light in there. I don't know, do some arts and crafts stuff just because of this tweet. But this tweet, my man, this tweet is probably one of the most bullish tweets I've seen him make in a long, long time. Just simple, straight down. The video gets the message. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like it's going through a mountain of butt with a hole in the center from this point of view, but take all the innuendos out the way, and the Pulsechain train is coming to town, passing all barriers and breaking all resistances. Breaking all resistances. That means it's going above all-time highs. Period. No doubt. We're passing it. Post exactly which things you think people most excited to know, including PulseX and Hex. If you were writing someone a heartfelt letter, what would you want them to know? And yeah, there's some stuff down here. I just think it's hella bullish. I mean, a train going through a mountain and a couple balls, or maybe that could be like we're getting rammed in the, I don't know. Could be taken many ways, but I still think it's bullish. Yeah, people put things down below, stuff like that. Yeah. The dollar has never bought less Bitcoin or Ethereum than it does now. Yep, that is for sure. He's been posting some other things. He's been trolling Ethereum right now. Ethereum is Pulsechain's testnet, which all this is great, fine, and dandy. You know what I mean? But to get in the socks and to know when Pulsechain's going to go is we got to know where Bitcoin's at first, along with the stocks that like Bitmine, Immersion Check, SharpLink, things like that. We got to know where they're at before we know where Ethereum's going to go, and then before where Pulsechain could probably go, right? So yeah, just hold your Bitcoin if you got Bitcoin. But if you believe in this man right here, hold Pulsechain. This is probably better tech anyways. And Rick in 305 says butt cheeks. Yeah, that probably looks like butt cheeks, and we're gonna take it in the rear, where somebody is being excellent liquidity. I don't know, but let me play the little, maybe somebody's gonna take it in the rear. Just ram it in there, it'll fit, right? Yeah, it's a little weird that he'd do that, but anyways, it is still bullish for me. I think it's bullish. But what's more bullish is Ethereum strategic reserve, the Ether machine, just popping out of nowhere. That is pretty cool, I think. They hold more than the Pulsechain stack and the Ethereum Foundation now. They are a company, apparently. They have an MNAV, so like just know all these companies right here are on leverage, just like Bit Digital down here. Just like these guys, Pulsechain is not on leverage right now, guys. So we are far safer than all those fools. All of them. But they're all one. More Ethereum than Pulsechain, so they're above it. Above and beyond. But if you go to the Ether Tech and you go down here and up here, go to the X. And there it is. That's the ethermachine.com. And you can research it a little bit. And it's pretty cool. We exist to make Ether productive. Something and the ETH is in it. They're all hinting at it and the staking and hopefully not maximum extraction kind of stuff, but they're a public Ethereum generation company. They want to stake it, earn yield, just like SBET. They're just following in the wake. Investors, they want other investors to invest with them, so on and so forth, right? Just like SBET, just like Bitmine, which Bitmine I think is kind of weird because it is a Bitcoin company. That just says Bitcoin's more bullish on Ethereum in the future than, to me, it does. To me, I don't know. It just takes 12 seconds with Ethereum, and it takes 20, 30 minutes with just send Bitcoin. So yeah. Rick in 305 says PDI will peg. Hint, hint. We'll see if pegs or not, man. With the legislation and other things like that, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be the most decentralized stablecoin there is if it pegs, but maybe we'll go past $1 for a while. I don't know. We shall see, man. Either way, everybody wins because if PDI pegs, everybody else is going to want to buy the other assets. Maybe, or they're just going to want to cash out and say, screw crypto altogether because they've already made millions. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation on PDI. We'll see if it gets there. It's already up there. It's a really strong narrative on Pulsechain. I understand it, but yeah, I'm good. Once the stablecoin legislation kind of came in and stuff like that, it kind of maybe like, PDIs. I don't know, on a legit kind of thing. I know it can't be paused, broken, anything like that, but like, we'll see if they even make it possible in the future for us to even cash it out to real wealth or real banking system stuff that we need to buy a house, things like that. Maybe one day we don't have to. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation, but I'm rambling. Anyways, back to the Ether machine. They had a post right here. They believe in some ething, and apparently they follow Marilyn the trader. The Ethereum fractal is unfolding, which I thought this was kind of interesting. If you look at this, Bitcoin dropped in 2018, 83% right here. And then, maybe I should show this real quick. Hold on. Right there. 83% right here. And then went up 342 and then down 63. Although this was the COVID dip, so I don't really count that. But yeah, and now there's a target of 64 and it hit it, right? So if Ethereum did the same thing, this would put it at an $18,000 target, which is a pretty damn good target. So I would not be calling the top until $18,000 by these guys if they plan on holding till then, or even because this is a strategic reserve company. And if they believe that's going to go to 18 grand, maybe Richard should wait till then. Maybe even higher, even if he rotates or not. But I still think he needs Ethereum in that wallet till end of time. End of time. Other than that, that's suggestible and things like that. No expectations, but Ethereum machine popped out of nowhere, so I did a little research, and that's as far as I've gotten. I think they're gonna hold till 18,000. They're gonna stake it. They're gonna do everything good, but they've been around for a while. They don't have very many followers, which I'm kind of surprised, but there's that. And we can exit out of this. So let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. This, my friends, is looking pretty juicy. I think this RSI down here is going to come down to the bottom 30s here pretty soon. It has broken the trend line. It has retested the trend line on this candle, and it is currently falling. So that means Bitcoin's going higher. Ethereum's probably going to follow harder, which it has. So, And if we did a target on this, if we just did a target on this, let's make a parallel channel. And we're probably going to make it sloppy as hell, just like normal. Get a parallel channel. Let's adjust it. Let's just call those fake outs. And let's put them in, I guess. Parallel channel. Let's go down. There we go, right? We did this trend line by the breakout. So we're looking at a 51% breakdown of the Bitcoin dominance. Just by that, Toby Wan's TA right there. Straight, simple, all good, right? So that means altcoins are coming, but we could even go down to 48% and retest the tops right in here, which I think is more likely. But that depends on the RSI, how strong we are. We're kind of getting into the less strengthier areas to where it's due for a short bounce here pretty soon, but we'll see, man. It could just fall down here and stay down here for a while, and altcoins could just take the show. So that's the stream, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, that's BTC. Let's look at BTC. BTC. It's still holding strong, but look at this. Look at this, guys. On the RSI, we got, I think this would be called a bearish divergence going on here, because chart go up, RSI go down. I think that means that they're starting to lose momentum in Bitcoin. So they're probably going to try to make one last push to the top, try to null and void this bearish divergence. Because if it comes back up here and breaks out above this area right here, it null and voids it. It's not a bearish divergence, although it could come back down here and barely, kind of like level out ish. But we'll see. Bitcoin's got to do something though, and with these interest rates in September, maybe they're cutting, maybe they're not. We shall see. You know what I mean? But we do have that on Bitcoin on the weekly right now. Now, we did hit an all-time high. Come on, market cap. Yeah, that's my problem. There we go. Still a bearish divergence, kind of hit that. We haven't quite hit that target, but we did hit an all-time high of like $124,000. Let's just call it $124,500, whatever. That's pretty good. Two double candle, look at that. Oh my God. It did hit that parallel channel target, but we don't need that no more. This upper target, I really think we should hit 144, 150. Looks like slow grind up. We could be moving around maybe till September. We're going to hold and then just go further, wait for interest rates. But we still do have this long-term bearish divergence on the RSI. So just look for that. You know what I mean? That's Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH. Whew. Where have I been? Jesus. This is like, God, it was like down here on that. Yeah, that's a nice breakout, guys. But we have a hammer candle up here on the weekly almost. So we could intend to retest this trend line. I intend it will. Tom Lee better just start buying Ethereum up no matter what to get the top spot. Because if he wants the top spot, he'll get it, right? So, yeah. With that said, let's hope we stay above this long-term line right here. That and these two lines right here are diabolical to stay above, which I think we will. So this yellow line, we better stay above, and we are gonna go above if the Ethereum strategic reserve people keep popping up and new buyers come in. We do look strong right here, really strong. And yeah, so the other thing I'm concerned about right now is this is the weekly. So I think we closed this Saturday at 5 or something like that, or Sunday. Some Pacific Standard Time. I always get confused on that. But anyways, if we close it like this, kind of looks like a hammer candle, and we need to like fill that fill this wick out a little bit and fill it up top, at least more than 50% of the candle. Like, we need at least 5 more percent, something like that. So we don't come down as much, but we can just travel sideways, kind of retest this all-time high in a couple more weeks, maybe beginning of September, I'm thinking maybe. It kind of sounds like it could play out nice around the Fed pivot to where it bottoms out and then starts going back up, because you got to play this out in your head for the most part. And yeah, Ethereum's looking way strong. And with that, probably many layer ones are probably setting up to go. Because if this goes, they will go. And yeah, I can't believe, let's look at this. Just 3 months ago, 4 months ago, we were saying this was dead. ETH is dead. It will never go anywhere. And now the tables have turned. So anyways, let's move on to some BM&R. This is the Bitmine. All right. This is what it's doing. Kind of like, kind of going up and sideways and down. With the DNNX is the Ethereum guys. The Ether I always forget the name. The Ether Machine. Yeah, the Ether Machine. That's these guys, the DYNX. And Let's go look at that and look at this stock. If you just look at that, it just went parabolic. It's this line right here. All right. Look at that. So I think all these guys are colluding together just to get us all confused into meme coins and stuff like that, and regular retails and meme coins. While all these stock guys are like launching one by one, like all this was good, and then the announcement was made. You know what I mean? And then SBET. If you go into SBET right here, it looks just around the same time, guys. It's like, come on. SBET is purple, red. You know, it's basically just a stock tied to Ethereum and stuff like that. But yeah, they're all kind of doing about the same thing. Although this third Ethereum machine came out a little hard and fast, so that's gonna have to cool off. We'll see. Like, the bubble's gonna keep going, I think, with these stocks. So how they look with ETH, yeah, they're definitely DCA into ETH, and by the looks of this, you can see who's competing with who. All right, because if you put DYNX, they're kind of the last ones to the party. Bitmine's second, and SBET's first. So SBET's taking a moment, letting they're kind of going sideways and down. So they might DCA in as prices start to retest that all-time high of the Ethereum, and then Bitmine come back in and start doing that, and these stocks will start passing their all-time highs. But if you look at the BMNR short volume, it's through the roof. All right. So let's tie in the BMNR chart right here. Yeah. It's through the roof. So it just keeps going up and it's holding strong. So if you look at the short volume, it's staying there, guys. So just pay attention to the short volumes on these three. And let's get back to crypto, guys. We want to go back to Wrap Pulse, right? So the short volume's high on these guys. People want these short liquidations on all these stocks would be fabulous for Ethereum, for these companies to DCA more ETH, because ETH could surpass like 18 grand could be the low target. But I'm conservative around 15, 10 at the bearish, like mid-level 10, mid-level 15 up to 20. Like if you're pushing it, maybe 25, really pushing it. Bitcoin 250 is pushing it for me. But a lot of people could say other things about targets. I'm not good at targets, but we have to watch these short volumes. So if we watch the DY and X short volumes, look at this, like through the roof, right? For it, it's up and it's holding up here. Like I think the SBET one's probably the most. There it is. Here it is. And it's actually done pretty good. It's starting to go back up. It's that short sale volume. I don't think that's the right one. SBET. That has to be the right one. Yeah, it is. All right. It's going back up too. So we'll see how long they can hold these stocks down. What is up? Believe in yourself. How are we doing? Did you have a good time on What the Heck show? Being agreeable and all. I saw that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Other than that, yeah, shorts right there pulling back up. So enough about them. Let's go to Pulsechain and see how this is going, because we know where Bitcoin is at. Has that bearish divergence, bearish, bullish, yeah, bearish, because Bitcoin could be topping out. But if Bitcoin gains strength on the RSI and everything like that, we could avoid that bearish divergence and just keep pushing up further and further and further. All right. Now, needless to say, I've been out of the loop for 2 weeks, so I haven't been paying attention to the news. So maybe the next stream I'll be more prepared, more in the game and whatnot. But I did notice on Pulsechain, Bitcoin. Oh yeah, we're on market cap still. Bitcoin only hit 121K. Yeah, it's a little weird. So maybe we'll hold around this in this area for a while, from 113 to 121. That'll be the channel until we move up further. You know, the last wick was 116 when TradingView was, should know. When TradingView was, let's go to the daily. Oh, I don't want. Yeah, we still have it. The chart's still going up while we have this divergence right there, even on the daily. But this wick right here was Monday, July 14th, and we hit 123. July, I'm on a weekly 13th, and we hit 120. So that one was fairly accurate. No, 121, let's call it. And over here, it hit 123. So yeah, I think they're selling on a premium over here on Bitstamp or Coinbase. It could be, for all we know. But yeah, if you look at the momentum, there's the Pulsechain though. So the momentum's kind of holding steady, and RSI is kind of midlining. So yeah, we could be losing a little bit of momentum on Bitcoin on Pulsechain, but where's the RSI over here? Look, midline losing. This is daily. Let's look at another indicator. And it's still got a ways to go to hit zero, but yeah. Still kind of midlining. You know what I mean? It's almost midlining, but it is kind of like bouncing off this little top right here. So yeah, it's losing momentum a little bit. East, we should check the East momentum. All these are related, guys. Mom, yeah, it's kind of, it topped out hard. Cool off for another week, and maybe it'll reset back down to here. I don't know. We'll see. Everything popped off in the past couple weeks, so yeah, we'll see. Everything on Pulsechain's evidently red. Like, look, my little red light down here. Maybe I should show you guys a little red light down there. Yeah. We are cooling off right now. We are cooling off. You know what I mean? I'm deep into engaging with the WAN show, so I didn't notice you went live. The WAN show? Which one is that? The you might be turning me on to a new show. Anyways, yeah. There's not too many people watching, which is nice. There's 7 on X and 1 on YouTube. And yeah. Cairo. If you don't know, guys, Cairo, he's another YouTuber, but he YouTube's about Pulsechain and stuff like that, but he started streaming on Rumble, and you can stream multiple platforms on Rumble for free. So I might do that instead of paying for StreamYard, because why spend the money when you don't need to, for one, and then you're streaming on another platform too. So yeah, I might do that in the future when my Rumble or my StreamYard account kind of dies out. That's November time though, so I'm not really worried about it. But at least there's another way I could stream on a different platform, stuff like that. So yeah. Other than that, yeah. Maybe I'm like wanting shit to cool off, but maybe this is the moment for everything just to hit it hard and Bitcoin to go to like 160K and we just start going parabolic because something happens. You know what I mean? And then ETH goes to 8K, so on and so forth. So, anyways, enough about ETH and Bitcoin. Bitcoin's basically a stable coin at this point, around 100K, which, you know, if it goes up 10K, it's only like 10% now, you know? So, a little weird. A little weird. Let's look at Pulsechain, guys. Let's look at Pulsechain. Oh my God, look at that. Kind of followed my Adam and Eve-ish thing right here, but look at where we're at on the drawings, guys. Wow. That's interesting. That is kind of interesting right there. Like, how I drew this a long time ago. You guys can go back on the streams, whatnot. But yeah, I drew that a long time ago, and that's nuts. Now I got the 200 moving average. We're above it. That yellow right here, yellow line. That's 200. We're way above it, so we're in bull zone. And I think this was my last stream. That would be a big old, you know, wannabe cup, and then we retest the top. We go through disbelief, and then we go to hope. You know, so on and so forth. That's kind of where I'm seeing things go. I don't know whether the time frame is going to be this year or the beginning of next year. We shall see, because we're still, that's on a zoomed out level. You know what I mean? We're still around half a sack rate on Pulse, and a lot of the break eveners haven't gotten out, and I don't know how many, not like non-believers are still here, but you know, a lot of short term. I think most of the short termers are gone. They got to be gone. But what's that? Enough of that. But yeah, I think we're straight on plan. Look at that. Like, it's looking good. And we take away this yellow line. Can't hide. Visual order. No. Hide. I'll probably never be able to bring that back. Watch. Anyway, I'll just hit Control Z. But yeah, we're kind of like doing the wickety wicks. I don't know why anybody would be selling here right now, but it is kind of volatile right now. We're seeing one doji, two doji up here. Maybe that you can call that a hammer candle. It looks like we could be making another doji. We could be retesting this zone right here. It looks like a pretty good battle going on right here. So other than that, yeah, I'm never going to see that again. Huh. Yeah, never going to see it. I don't know how to unhide stuff. Figure it out on the next stream. But yeah, we're looking good, guys. And to be honest, this parallel channel kind of has been playing out, and we do need a push up above it and a breakout, and that would we'd probably need it this week. All right, and if we did that, wrong one. There we go. If we did that, yeah, maybe by the end of September, middle of September, we would be back above this channel, above sack price. Who knows? maybe even the middle of September, October. Who knows? That'd be cool if we retested around October. Really wish my yellow line would come back. I'm kind of bummed out about that. Hide drawings. Yeah. Anyways. Paddle indicators. Nope. All right. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to make it come back. But yeah. That should have been yellow and 4. Let's try it again. Anyways, it was this, that, this. Come up. Retest that. No, it was up here. It was like this, kind of scoop, come up, retest, go up, retest. Yeah. There. Something like that. There's my redraw draw. What day is it? It is Friday, Hex T. I did a stream with What the Hex yesterday, and I couldn't do a stream last night because I was busy doing house stuff. All right. I know. You guys need to go over to What the Hex show and go watch them. Let's do this again. Look, Pulsechain conference is going on. That's why. Yeah. And what the hex crypto? And it should pop up here. Like, what the heck show? Come on, there it is. There it is. Look, right here. Now, then we go over here. Yeah, I'm doing it right on air. Look at what I'm doing for you guys. See that pretty face? Look. Yeah, it's me. Episode with Bright Light. Go watch it. That was yesterday. So, yeah, I kind of watch these guys almost religiously, almost every week, but, you know, it is what it is. This week I was on it, so I kind of didn't have to watch it. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, there's Pulsechain. It's doing good. It's doing great. I need to get my crap together and learn how to fix my lines there, because that one just looks all jacked up now. Like it's a little flat and straight. Like I'm a little biased here because of this chart. You know. Ahoy, mates. It's a great day to be on Pulsechain. Yes. Always a great day to be on Pulsechain. Especially now that it's going higher. Because if you look at Sonic, it kind of looks depressing. It's probably a good time to buy Sonic right now. Maybe DCA or something. But I'd rather buy Pulsechain. You know what I mean? I went over there a while back and then made some money and brought it back to Pulsechain, and I haven't went anywhere else since again because I haven't really seen the opportunity. And when I went over there for the airdrop on Sonic, and I came back over here, I lost all my Sonic points, all of them, dude. So if Pulsechain wanted to pump and get those people out because they're stuck over on Sonic because they want that airdrop to bring back over here, we need a lockout move, man. So they have to buy in higher. Let's just do it. I have made it my personal mission to offer undeniable inclinations to laugh to the host of What the Heck show. Yeah, dude, Peter, I wish he was there. I would have been like, Peter, you're my favorite. Don't listen to these guys. But yeah, him and Papa Boner, their banter, yeah, dude, they make a good show, even though they probably don't like each other off show. I don't know, but they seem like good guys. I love that show. I really do. But yeah, there's Pulsechain. We're kind of like, yeah, we could come back down here from one more capitulation, but I wouldn't want to see it at all. Especially with the RSI. Like, wow, look, it's following my lines. RSI, it could come back down here, so we could come back down, test the midline, and it would just elongate stuff. That means the longer this drags on, the more it's going to drag out to May of next year. You know what I mean? Even Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's going to draw out longer. Like I said on What the Heck show, like short term, by the end of the year or whatever, maybe next 3 months, it could hit these levels. That is short term view. A long term view, it can hit those same levels, same targets in May or, things like that. That's what I was kind of trying to get at. And I kind of see that, but the longer it drags on, we'll see how this Christmas goes, especially after August and the business year is over and all those numbers come in. And that is like probably one of the most important Federal Reserve meetings of every year is September. All the business numbers come in. So, we'll especially see that. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of excited, but I'm keeping my expectations to where they should be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to get euphoric or thrilled or blah, blah, blah too soon, too far too soon. You know what I mean? Because this could drag on another 6 months for all we know. You have to make it and if it does drag on 6 more months, you're just going to have more time to buy. Yes, it'll be more painful. And if you need to pull money out of the market for in life stuff, you can't, but it's a shitty time to do so. But it also means the bull run is going to be a lot bigger. Way bigger, in my opinion. So, yeah, Pulsechain's kind of sloping down, but usually when it kind of wants to curve and dip like that and you don't see a capitulation, eventually it's going to get picked back up. But another reason why I like seeing all this bullish strength right here, even though the candles are red and things like that, mainly USD, but is the community is doing this, not the founder. I mean, I love it to get back to SAC without the founder getting involved. You know what I mean? But that means a lot of people are coming back over to Pulsechain. A lot of projects are launching over here, like Pulseland. I think Cryptographics got a project. I'm not really big into the Titan X stuff, but you can make money for a while until you don't. But we'll see. They keep trying to redefine the machine over there. Anyways, Pulsechain's looking strong. I think we can make it past this parallel channel due time before September, before the marketing starts. All this buy up thing could be due from Richard's tweets and the marketing stuff like that. So Richard's probably going to pump it up to here, at least SAC price, before other people get their stuff. Who knows? Richard could probably do whatever he wants, right? So yeah, let's see. I want to see this kind of level off or go up. Like, Jesus, the longer you move sideways, like over here, it's going to be a reversal. Like down here, it reversed to the upside, right? Up here, is it going to reverse to the downside and fake everybody out and try to get people to sell again? No. And Richard just tweeted about a Bitcoiner that just needed to hold, right? Quit trading, just hold should be your hint. So just hold, even if you're liquidity providing, maybe thin it out more and just, let's say you're LPing 10% of your bags, draw down to 5 so you don't incur as much in permanent loss, but you're still making yield of the tokens that you want. And if you got some of those reward tokens, just keep them and wait. Let's move on to Pulsechain. This one looked bullish the other day. It kind of came down a little bit more, but I looked at it a couple days ago. Man, it looked like it was about to pop out of this parallel channel right here. It looks strong, man. And if you go over to the wrap pulse ratio here, ooh, I don't like that. It looked like it was bouncing off right here a couple days ago, which it was. And then it made a hammer count. So it might be turning around, but we'll see. That's the wrap pulse ratio. We'll see if it holds the ratio and can go back to 1, the cherished number. And if we could surpass the 1 with the buy and burn and whatnot. And pump tires is helping out a lot with that. So, yeah, it looks like we're kind of breaking out down out of this trend line that's been there. But, I mean, if you do that and you do a parallel channel, all right, guys, I'll do it. You guys talk me into it. I'll start here, go down to here. Ouch. Oh, I'm acting like I'm drunk or something. Jesus. Let's do this, guys. And no one avoids that. All right, trend line. Down. There we go. All right. So it broke down from there. It looked like they wanted to hold this parallel channel. So it's kind of surprising. It kind of goes back to the all-time high back here, the ratio. So it could fall if it continues to fall and doesn't gain adoption. Richard definitely does need to do something with this token. Give it more value besides buy and burn. Maybe he sees more value in Pulse and Hex. I don't know. He doesn't talk about ink all that much, but his last tweets kind of hint at Pulse X. I don't know how he's feeling lately. He's probably just trying to confuse everybody, which teach their own. But yeah, that's the target. If it breaks down from that blue line, that's like last resistance, guys. That's on the daily, though. Let's look at the 3-day. If it hasn't closed that channel, no, it hasn't closed it. So yeah, it better pick back up. Otherwise, that weekly is not going to be looking good, man. Yeah, it looks like it's breaking through right now, but the weekly is not over. So if we pick back up and just got to keep that momentum, otherwise it's coming back down to here, half of whatever Pulsechain is. I'm done with Pulse X on the ratio. So yeah, this needs to pump back above, but it looks like it's all being held down. And if you really want to play this, could be a pendant, could be like my line drawing today is being drunk or something. What the hell? Could have that little diamond. You can't really make a diamond there, but yeah, it kind of looks like it's veering down. So you'd want to have it stay above that green line right here. Otherwise, yeah. Let's just call it what it is. Probably going back down for a short-term capitulation. But we shall see, man. We shall see. I always kind of call it like it is. It is hitting off that line right there. If you adjust it right there with that one wick right here. So, yeah. Let's overanalyze things. Let's look at the RSI real quick. Yeah, it looks a little strong. So, hopefully it bounces off that midline and keeps going, man. Look at Hex. It's holding at a penny, guys. Good. It needs to hold above a penny. No matter what. Just hold above a penny. And it looks like it's kind of doing that. It looks a little worse than Pulse X and Pulse, though, huh? Like, I think Pulse X looks half as worse as Pulsechain. So Pulsechain could just be pulling all this down. Yeah. Pulsechain actually looks better than Pulse X. To be honest. Yeah. They kind of all look the same, but Pulse X kind of looks like it's wicking to the bottom side a little bit more than Pulsechain. So Hex, yeah, it's capitulating down again. So right here. So yeah, we'll see if it bounces off this midline and continues up. But we have time, guys. We have time. I know I didn't talk about Hex a lot, but Hex is there. It needs more time. Either it just needs to go, or it just needs more time to bounce. But I do see this inverse head and shoulders right here, and I think I could make that out just on Hex. Let's go right here to right here. The inverse head and shoulders broke out, it would bring Hex up to 2 pennies. Let's just call it. And you guys see that? I just looked at that. Like, here's the shoulder, here's the shoulder, here's the head. You know, kind of makes you happy. So we'll see. Neckline's a little sloppy. You could come down here and measure it from, you know, back here to down there. But yeah, it brings us up to 2 cents, which is nice. That's the bullish case. I want that case because we need to be bouncing off this midline right here. And if Hex bounces off, Pulse Hex will go with it, and so will Pulse. You know what I mean? Bats it up verse. And yeah. And can we see it over here? Not quite as much. Still looks like a head, right? And this doesn't really look like a shoulder, so it's not a shoulder. On Pulse Hex, yeah, it doesn't really have that inverse head and shoulder like Hex does. So that could indicate something right there, I think. Who knows? I like that. I do like that. Let's go to ink. So yeah, if Hex goes higher and bounces off that midline on that parallel channel, and we go, let's go. But you know, it could be another version of this, and we just come back down here and consolidate right below a cent again, or on top of the 200 moving average right here. So yeah, that'll be like another week. Maybe people are getting in paid. Yeah, we got 2 weeks left in August. So September's probably when it's going to start popping off. So yeah, ink. I know I'm TAing it up today. I ain't really got any news fundamentals. I haven't been like back for a minute to have too much to talk about. But ink's holding up nice, strong. It looks like it could, and it's back below the parallel channel right there. So yeah, it could come back down. It's got more sell pressure than others. It does not look like it's going to break out above the parallel channel here soon, and that's that. Let's look at Most token. Now I'll talk about some other tokens today that launched on Poked Hires while I was working, and I never got into any of them. Yes, now I own a couple of them, but not very much. It's like a moon bag play for me, you know? So, yeah. Most hit the zone. I should have bought some and bought more than what I had. I don't have very much at all anyways, but now it's coming back down. But at this given point on all these meme coins, guys, since Pulsechain's gaining strength, I've been looking at the ratios a lot, and they've been making new lows compared to their pulse value because you know why? Pulsechain has been gaining strength, so people are gonna FOMO back because they don't want to lose their pulse before pulse goes. And what they don't realize is if they held their memes, the memes would go harder than Pulsechain. So yeah, there's a little fear base there, and that's why we're seeing a lot of this because people think Pulsechain is going to go up first. You know, if everybody just held their memes and kept the pulse and the pool growing, it's going to be leverage on Pulse anyways. That's just liquidity for you. But that never happens because reality, people get scared. The traders get scared and they don't want to lose the pulse. So they go back to safety, go back to cores, everything like that. So yeah, most is looking pretty dang good on the chart. Looks like it needs to bounce right here though. good DCA buy. If it bounces, you have to look at your RSI though. And if it's too weak, yeah, it's getting too weak. So it still could go down a little bit more, I think, because it's not down here yet to like 30. So yeah. But this is starting to curve right in the RSI area. So yeah, it is starting to curve. It doesn't mean crap yet though. All right. Let's look at PTGC. Shout out to PTGC. They're holding their own, staying right above my box. Look, the thing broke down, went back up, tested the midline of it, went back down. Look at that TA for some reason. I was gone all the way through here. You know, yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of bouncing above my box. It needs to stay above that box to stay bullish for me. Yeah, I don't own any of this besides dust anymore, but so I'm not biased on it. But yeah, it's a good project. Same as UFO, it's a great project, everything like that. There's a huge narrative around it. Yeah, it just needs to stay above that box and keep going sideways and hopefully catch a thrill, because it looks like it's in the disbelief zone, and now it needs to go into hope and make another higher high. Yeah. Let's look at Solid X. Just in a holding pattern, parallel channel. Looks like it might break down. Yeah, it did break down below the midline of the parallel channel, so we could be going back to the 1078 again. I don't know yet. We need to bounce, but Pulsechain, I think, has been dragging this one down mainly, and a lot of people have been flooding out of Solid X for some reason. Look at that trend line, like a couple of spider lines. That's all I did, and yeah, it was riding along the top of it for a long time, and now it finally broke. Past 2 days, well, yeah, and it looks like it might be retesting the top of that spider line. So it looks like people are fearful to lose their Pulsechain. So people are selling their meme coins to hold support for Pulsechain. You catch my drift? Because they're afraid to lose their pulse, as well as they're trying to help Pulsechain because they think Pulsechain is going back down, and they're just going to lose their ass. It's like buying the top again. You need that to be the other way around. When the meme coin's up, you go into Pulse because you're trying to save Pulse. But when your meme coin's this down, you sell on the bottom of your leverage, guys. Like, come on. I mean, Hexo's even gone over this. You guys will float out of your meme coins, this and that, when Pulsechain starts going. I think we're starting to see a little bit of that. But we probably do need to come back down here and visit these huge wicks that PDI created on Solid X. You know what I mean? With this. So that could be the bottom on the ratio. We'll see. Let's look at Nope. I'm not going to give a target on these because Pulsechain reliant. Nope. Hit the top of that and just started going back down and has been losing strength. Go over to the ratio. It's just been going down, guys. Don't get fearful and sell your Nope down here, though, for Pulsechain. Yeah, Pulsechain can probably go more X's than Nope, but depends on who's holding. There's probably a lot more holders with Nope, though, so I don't know. You'd have to do your research. I think Pulsechain could push this thing pretty hard, especially with this tied to Solid X. Solid X does 50x. This will at least do 25. At least. You know what I mean? So yeah. Or sell for Pulse, stay with your cores. Sell for Hex, save Hex. That one probably looks the strongest out of the cores right now. Oh, I mean the weakest, not the strongest. Yeah. Looks the weakest out of the cores right now because it's a little further down, but it's all about the same in my mind. But I do like that inverse head shoulders right there. That's kind of juicy, guys. You can hit the target on my lower target down here, hit the top of that channel, and I think we might be going 2 cents here pretty soon. And then we need to hold up there for a while. You know what I mean? This could be the coming out of depression phase. What's next? Disbelief. You know, like, who knows? Richer streams and everything up. I don't know. Focused on ratio trading, not meme coins. Yes. You always want, like, it depends on what your goal is. Do you want more of the meme coin because it's leverage, or because you're a founder, or whatever? Or do you want more of Pulsechain because it's the core coin and it's more trustworthy, it's the blockchain, everything like that? So you got to trade your memes for your Pulsechain, and if you're trading your memes for your Pulsechain down here, you're selling the bottom, guys. Like, you're getting minimal pulse out of that just because of safety. Let's say you bought up here on the USD chart, right? You're still losing pulse. So ratio trading's also tricky when it comes to these memes, but SolidX ain't really a meme no more on Pulsechain. It's got one, it has the thickest LP on Pulsechain, so I wouldn't necessarily call it meme, but like most, yeah, definitely meme, but you're still losing your pulse. And if you're focused on the USD chart, you're trading it wrong. You have, unless you're selling to die. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna make some more die, but you're gonna make less pulse. You know. Anyways, let's get to my most agreeable token, best token. Looks like it's doing fairly good for me not being around. You know what I mean? Yes, I traded the chart. I lowered the LP over on 9-inch, and I brought it over to Pulsechain V2. I burnt the 4.2K or whatever on V2. That is burnt. I do want to iterate this again. Let's go to the pair. Let's go to the scan. All right. Since this hasn't been on my like live stream, I want to show you guys nice and live. I wasn't faking nothing. All right. I added more to the LP here. You can see 70% is burnt to the 369 address, and I'm holding 30% to make the LP a little thicker, and maybe one day we will get a wrap pulse pull, and that could be thicker for bigger guys to come in, you know, because they're bullish on Pulsechain and they want to join the bulls. How else do you think we're doing this? Oh, and I did pay out X.com while we're on. Yep. I want to giveaway. I want to talk about this. At Katie Bushin got the 500K. Yep. She did not have any Pulsechain. All right. So there's an onboard right there through Yep token. So yeah, if you guys make memes, I might do this again. I know I didn't stream about it. You guys got to pay attention to my X, but I might give out some memes, like meme creation time. Whoever posts the best, you know, I might do it a little different with the most retweets or something like that next time, because I got botted up to hell. But there's some good ones out here. Look at this, like, hey babe, I love you. I love you too, boo. Yep, you love me more than this. Laugh my ass. LMAOO, are you kidding me? You know, that's kind of funny. I like that one. She blocked him. And then this one's classic, you know, but it always can be better with agreements. Just think about it. And then all the kings are worshiping the agreements, because who's guilty of murdering the bears? We are. And then this one, it's kind of funny too. Honey, tie me up and do whatever you want, honey. And it goes back to trading. I like it. And then we had this one from SMO Spider. I like it. Nice and cute. I like it. It only got 2 likes. This one is just an AI one. I like how I typed in "I am you, Captain" now because it sounds like it would be from him. But yeah, and then we had this, the winner, for the most like. I think she could have bought it too, but I don't know, guys. The other 2 guys that had the most likes were like um seriously competing and tattletelling on each other and like getting pissed off. So I'm like, screw them, shove them off to the side. But this gal put in the video about the time that I went on What the Heck show, and she showed the proof. So yeah, she got some retweets. That's good. So we're trying to get the word out. And then we had this guy, classic 129. I like it. 44 retweets. Hell yeah, let's do it. We're getting the word out. And then we had some whatever. Like, really? Come on. You can try harder than that. It's spam. But yeah, that was that. She got her tokens. We DM'd things like that, and maybe I should check. Oh yeah, I'm on my brother one. I gotta check my other thing. But yeah, there's that. Look, I'm onboarding, guys. We're doing the work. Agreements shall win. I will do more giveaways. I'm only going to do 500K. And every time I do a giveaway, I buy it off the market so it don't dump the chart. Well, I might dump the chart later, but you know what I mean. I'm a rag doll compared to Solid X, and Rap Pulse throws me around enough, guys. But now we have like the ratios holding up pretty dang good. It's down a little lower than I wanted it to be, but it's hitting that area pretty good. I like it. Probably going to come down lower. Who knows? I don't know. I really think it needs the ratio needs to go up from here. But you know, the founder can't be the only one holding the chart up. If you believe in agreements, just get some agreements and hold on to it, man. It could be leverage on being bullish on Pulsechain. All it could be. We got thicker LP. Look, and I moved the liquidity over to Pulsechain, and the chart looks 10 times better than the 9-inch ones. Because if you go to 9-inch chart, go to the 9-inch chart, right? This is where all my TA is. But you go to the 9-inch chart, it just looks so bearish. Like, what the hell? At least the Pulsechain one starts like right around in here, right? So yeah, there's that. But my TA on it. Let's go back to that. So my wedge broke out. We hit the target up here. We surpassed the target really, and it looks like we're putting in a rising wedge right now. We just broke down with that white rising wedge. So we could be coming back down to retest the top of this line right here of the previous one. So we'll see. That's on the USD chart. And we shall see how the ratio acts after that. But yeah, there's agreements, man. It's almost confirmed 2 higher highs, dude. Like if we come down here, retest this, go back up, we'll mark confirmed, guys. Like even on Pulsechain, like that's what is making my confirmation. We need one more damn pump, bro. Like maybe the next one, that'll confirm an uptrend to me. I mean, go all in at that point, bro. Like, let's go. So, actuator. I think this market cap way too damn low for what it provides. But yeah, it's holding that. Oh, it just broke that blue line. Damn it. Well, that's around the blue line. It's probably going to come back down to here-ish. People are selling their yield or something. But I think yeah, it's just they're just trying to hold that ratio, and it's not working. And you only can hold the ratio for so long because funds run out, or you just get sick and tired of feeding the traders and the bots. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I've noticed when I put a buy in and it does nothing to the chart, nothing, because the bot took it. Maybe it's too small buys, but I put a couple $100 buys into Yep token before, and it just 180 sold this and that, and then you don't even see no candle. Yeah, the ratio moved, but not on the dollar value, guys. Like, it's kind of crazy. But I did that in the past, and now I'm just kind of chilling out. So, actuator's looking good. It looks like it's building the floor. Hopefully, it stops going down this. It looks like it's going down a parabolic curve right now, and it looks like it's starting to level out. We'll see where parabolic curve, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know what I mean? So let's look at that. That's trying to hold a bottom. Just 1 second. All right, I'm back, guys. That looks like it's holding the bottom. But it is a reward token. And looking at the ratio right here, it's just going south, dude. Just going south. Yeah. You guys might want to pull some LP on DAT farms if you want, unless you think this reward token's gonna go somewhere. But there's no financial advice there. It is on Pulse land, tonight there is a DAT farm area, but yeah, there's some more in there. Pink Mist Whale. Let's look at Pink Mist Whale. Holding up nice. Look at that. It broke up a little bit. It looks like somebody saved the wedge. Somebody's coming in buying it up. That's good. Maybe I should go in and buy up Yep to keep the chart looking nice. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe not. No, I'll let you guys feel the pain or buy the gain. I don't know. I control about half the supply, so I'm pretty good. You guys want to keep letting me control more? Be my guest. Look at Queen. Okay, it's holding up. It's got that little. It's doing good. It needs to get back above that blue line though. Before I get bullish on it. Blue line, bullish. I hear they could be launching these two tokens, Queen and King 2, over on Base and Sonic or something like that. So watch out for that. Little hint. If you guys like watching these streams, hit like, subscribe, share it out. Just like hanging out with you guys. TA kind of market analysis. Put down in the comments what you guys want me to stream about. It'd be nice. I know I haven't gone on too many other streams. I've asked. Maybe I will in the future. Did you guys like the what the hex thing? I don't know. Do you guys like the TA more? I know you guys like the TA. But doing these meme coin TA, it's kind of tricky sometimes. But LP bonding helps a lot. So Island's probably it's struggling a little bit, guys. I don't know why you guys don't pay attention to this function Island, but they got some stuff coming. All I'm gonna say. Yield token on Island, smallest market cap. It's going back down. Pulsechain is just dragging it down. Yeah, kind of holding it. People are taking some profits, but yeah, who knows, guys? All right. Now it's time for the Giga Cock. Got me a small wrecked bag of this little moonshot bag. You know, it looks like it's starting to come back, but I doubt it is. I got to get the Jeet out of this one, but I got it up in here somewhere. So yeah, I'm at a loss on it. I don't care. It's a small little bag. I'll find out. Only reason why I got this is because it has this like little coin flip game. Kind of cool. I like it. You know what I mean? If you do your own research, so you go visit this yourself. The only reason why I bought some was because of the coin flip game. It's kind of cool. Peacock only has it. You know, it's just a meme, and it just I bought a little bit like up over here, like $20 worth, man. Just start DCAing or something just to say I own it. But I think it still needs to come back down here, so I'm willing to lose my $20 to buy in lower. Alamo on the same time. Yeah, it's coming down more and more and more, which I thought this liquidity would have been burnt, but I don't think it is. And it's not on V1 either, so it's not locked on pump tires. I don't know if it's pump tire token or not. Don't hold me to it, but it could be burnt. Nope, it's not. So there's that. And on a pump tire token like Peacock, I always got to do your research, guys. I know Rags to Riches, I think, launched Alamo or something, right? Was it Rags? I don't know. But there's two right here. You know, I don't know why it shows such a small LP thing, but I think this is the pump tires thing. I don't know, guys. That's a pump tires token, so it might not show what address holds the LP. Who freaking knows on Peacock? But I know it is a pump tires token. So yeah, it's on V1 pump tires. Is that QR4? Straight up hexagon. Looks like it's probably going to go down a little lower. It's pump tires token. So yeah, I always want to wait for retraces, man. Calm has freaking surprised me for my TA right here. Like it just, and now it's coming back down. So yeah, we want to stay above this white line. I know we got some time, guys. I know we got some time. And yes, I do have StreamYard. Why did you want to come on and say something, HexT? I can let you on. I can put it in the Yep chat. Matter of fact, copy. Let's go to. I'll give you like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. I will put it in the Yep token official chat. All right. The invite link. You know how to get there if you wanted to come on. So there it is. It's in the Yep chat. Yep. It's in the Yep chat, and you have to be invited in. Like, you can't just join it. You know, I already know you're in that chat. So, anyways. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll give it another little bit. Yeah, calm. What is up, XT?
Yeah. Let me
Let you what? Anyways, calm. Kind of surprised me. Know what I mean? So,
yeah, I'm good. I got to turn my levels down. How you
Alright.
doing, Mr. Bright Lights?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. It's I've been kind of remodeling the
Yeah.
bathroom in the house and kind of
Oh, wait.
aversion to touching grass, but yeah, it's been a lot of work and a great way to save money as long as you know what you're doing. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Um, RhinoFi. Let's look at some RhinoFi chart. Look at this thing. Charging wallet's been holding it up pretty good. I got me a little airdrop of this, but I want to probably get me some more.
I apologize for being such a noob. I had you still active on YouTube, so I was getting the echo, 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 echo.
Oh, yeah. But
So you get the weekend off, brother, with your day job?
I've been on paid vacation for a couple weeks, so it's been kind of
Oh,
nice.
chill.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I redid my bathroom during it. And I'm almost done. We just finished the paint, except this one little spot that got screwed up while we were painting. But and tomorrow I'm going to be putting in the floor, nice wood floor in the bathroom, and then I'm going to caulk everything up to hell, and then we're going to be putting the vanity in, and the mirror, and the lights, and all that stuff, and it'll look sweet.
Now, did I hear you right? You're going to be peacocking, or are you going to be caulking?
I might be caulking.
What's your background? Do you have a background with the trades with either family members or are you just an all around handyman?
Well, my grandfather was a contractor, and my stepfather was a carpenter in the union. So they've showed me a lot of stuff, and they taught me the codes and stuff like that. And yeah, so I call myself a handyman carpenter kind of thing. So I know I kind of overbuild things though too. So it's pretty good.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having the skills that pay the bills, brother.
Yeah, my back problems and stuff like that. So I probably wouldn't want to go build a house for nothing for anybody at this point. But yeah, at least I could do it for myself and save me some money, because I could do plumbing to electrical to framing, sheetrocking. I've done a little roofing in the past. I could probably build a house all by myself if I wanted to.
You want me to come inspect your inspect your electrical, see how good you are?
I don't really touch electrical too much, but yeah, I always put I have to join things. I always put things in boxes and tubes
you're
if you
good,
have
man.
to, if it's on the exterior and stuff like that. But if you're under the house, you don't need to do any of that stuff. So
No, you're good. I won't keep you
Yeah.
long, but it's good to. I'm glad you have a StreamYard link. It's good
Yeah.
to actually interact with you. I won't keep you too long, man. You probably had a long day.
I had a little. It was kind of more or less waiting for paint to dry and put the second coat on. But yeah, it's not too bad.
Those are the longest days. That's when the clock ticks backwards.
Yeah, it's because you want to get it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you stopped in and said hello. How's that?
Oh yeah. I'm glad that you fired off the live tonight. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Did you win any of that sweet dark matter last lottery?
No. See, I'm stoked. I've got 60 tickets now, brother. So I got 60 eligible scratch tickets.
I had 9 and I haven't won the last 2, so I might be sending in some best well or something. I don't know. I'm
Now-
still playing it, but it's
Yeah.
only for 10 J6s. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
with the collective doing God's work and vaporizing evil addresses, NFTs, brother, even if I don't win another lottery and out of 182 NFTs, I think I've hit 3 times. Now, I'm happy to do that. You know, it's a blessing, but my dark is doubling every 45 days. It's just incredible.
I mean, I'm already a dolphin, so I think I'm pretty good there. Do I really need to become a shark?
I would no, not if you're keeping Yep token, which you're doing a hell of a job, Devin on
Mhm.
Yep. Thank you, appreciate it. I hold a small bag. I need to DCA a little bit more. Uh, no, I mean, but I can see where scarcity is going to be the new tokenomics. I can tell you
Oh,
that from some interactions with a certain pump tires fund that rhymes with Mitch Gerald's. And I can tell you that if you can DCA and hold your bag, especially into the next second cycle of Pulsechain, you are not going to regret it.
oh yeah. I think dark matter is probably the most scarce token on Pulsechain.
It very could be. And I'm going to reiterate, scarcity will be the new tokenomics going forward.
Especially with the buy and burns making it scarce and deflationary, and now, yeah, especially if dark matter got like a buy and burn on it. Whew. Those NFTs.
Well, what this is not financial advice, but keep an eye on the TFC chart.
Well, it's dipped. I know that.
No, I understand, but we're letting the chart breathe and we're buying back our bags at a lower price. So, scarcity, and I know if you're a meme corner, you don't like consolidated distribution. You want even distribution. I get that. But Pulse Chain is more than just a meme chain. There are products that truly are geared to become the future store of value. If you don't believe that, you're wasting your time on Pulse Chain. And having an asset in the hands of a benevolent group of people that understand being able to benevolently hold a chart is what ultimately causes the price to go up. When you see price go up and you see that the available supply on the market is next to nothing, you better be buying a fractional unit of that token. Otherwise, you're just going to be left behind.
So, do you see my little box on the TFC chart where I wanted it to go?
Yeah.
And it never
Is
went
that
there?
about 22 or is it like about 23 cents?
Oh, where I wanted it to go was like 0.3 of a cent, but
Yeah, it's not going to get there. I can guarantee you it's not going to get there.
well, I know that, and it looks like it's probably going to bounce here pretty soon. But I've been keeping my little small eye on it. I saw this little capitulation, and I'm like, So it's probably going to start curving like it already is, and it's probably going to touch 2 cents or 3 cents and just no, it's going to touch 2 cents and just go. Probably.
I beg to differ. I don't think it'll get below 23.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
a little numbers game there, huh?
I know the well that's defending that floor.
Yeah, nice. Oh, we need some whales over here, man. Defending meme coins like this, nice.
Yeah. And again, this is not financial
Well, this ain't
advice.
really a meme coin, but
Well, and you have to understand it's backed by the reputation of the Fitzgerald luxury home company and Fitzgerald Wealth Management. These guys are doxxed and they can't afford a rug. It'll spill over to the real world and cause them nothing but grief.
nice. I might nibble something. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, if you look at CVRE has copycatted it, And there's two other companies that are fully doxed with websites backing a coin with their IRL reputation, not asset, but reputation, which ultimately, outside of time, your reputation is only the second real currency out there. Time is the first one. Don't waste time. Time is precious. Your reputation is probably the second most valuable commodity.
Where'd this one come from? CVRE.
CVRE copycatted about 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the Fitzgerald Company, and they're backed by an actual docs real estate firm that wants to basically become, again, an experiment of scarcity and supply wrapped up in benevolent hands, not malevolent hands. And there's 2 or 3 other copycats already on pump tires.
Huh.
It's a nice chart.
Yeah.
It's a nice chart. If you're playing the long game.
All right. I'll put that one on my watch list.
Yeah. And there's 2 or 3 others that are going that way, but pump tires was a tool where you could, with the 80% buy-in, you could set up yourself to defend a chart without wrecking yourself, backed by your reputation.
Well, I almost launched one on pump tires, and I'm like, I already have one, so like, better just stick with what I got.
Yeah,
But I
yep.
could launch.
You
know what I mean?
Yep is a baller. Yeah, I've got a small bag, all DCA, and you're doing wonderful work, LPing and helping prop up that chart with Yep.
I'm doing the best I can, man.
Oh, I
What I
know. It just takes time. Just wait till Pulsechain pumps. You're gonna get that natural lift with Hart's Law.
That's pretty cool. CVRE.
Yeah,
See,
but that's
pretty
the
good.
second copy. That was the second copycat, and then there's 2 or 3 more. I don't know what the other 2, but it's already becoming the launch pad pump tires, because you can grab that. You can let the chart
CVRE
breathe.
wasn't.
Huh?
This token wasn't launched on pump tires because it's V2. Unless
Well,
it was.
No, it's a pump tire token. Yeah. I know
I'm not
because I heard the
sure
dev
V1.
talking about it.
And how come all the LPs V2?
Well, V2 PulseX.
Well, yeah.
That has nothing to
But
do with the
tires
contract.
all V1. Huh?
That's nothing to do with the contract. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe CVRE was a pump tires launch.
All right. I'll research it more later.
I could be wrong.
I've missed out on a lot of like what's going on. So, yeah. I'd still like to see that come down more.
They would like to see it
right
go
off
up
the
more.
618 though.
They would like to see it go up more, because if you look at Pulsefolio, dump that token into Pulsefolio, you'll see that supply is concentrated. Now the theme is, this is not a meme coin. This is a reputational backed cryptocurrency. So those top wallets in Pulsefolio, they're gonna be the ones that if they dump on your head, it's the ownership group of CVRE real estate.
Yeah. I've seen this guy before on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Now remember, they're staking their reputation, which in construction, especially construction, I would dare even say real estate, you end up doing a piss poor job on closing a loan or finishing a construction project. Your customer is going to remember that for about 9 years. If you do a great job, they might refer you for the next 6 months. But if you do if you cut corners and do a shit job closing a loan or completing a contracting project, your customer is going to badmouth you for 9 years.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. See, we always get some alpha here every now and then, huh?
Well,
All
yeah, but this is the type of project that's, I'm not looking for necessarily 100x. If I get one, that's great. And I've got a few. I'm looking for holding on to something that cycle over cycle will make higher lows and higher highs, and just establish a channel for 20 years.
Your mom's looking pretty good right now. Look at that.
Your mom's always
It's
looking
on a
good.
dip.
Yeah. Your mom's always looking good. Now, when we hit the next milestone, because I'm part of your mom. If we hit the next milestone, there's going to be more liquidity burnt. And the problem is it doesn't show you how much liquidity. I believe this total supply and liquidity is knocking on 45%, if not more. There is such that this is going to be a supply shock. If this thing, when your mom runs, and it will, it's going to run to 50 million market cap. You won't be able to buy a coin.
All right. 50
I
mil
was on
market.
the live spaces the first time that Darth, the first time that he clicked the button. He was only going to do like 25,000. Through the course of the night, he got all jacked up with Panos and KR. I think he nuked like 133K just that one night. And he has established milestone as market cap reaches the next milestone, more LPs burnt.
Wow. All right. Nice. You got any other newcomers coming?
No. Your best thing, stay in your cores, stay liquid if you can. If you're into Hex, use actuator.finance, app.actuator.finance, get your SSIs, give you the ability to compound your actuator reward tokens, print your own HTTTs, and keep yourself the ability to go ahead and be liquid if you got to take profit on the bull run. There's nothing wrong with taking profit. Just be smart about how you take your profit and don't wreck a chart.
Why is it only showing teddy bear when I hit top gainers for the last 24 hours? That's trippy.
Well, you got to remember, your mom was launched quietly and actually LP'd and bought up by the dev. I think your mom was probably launched within 2 or 3 weeks of Pump Tire launching back in February or March, whenever the reveal was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's been quite a few, like Bria or Bria. Yeah,
It's Bria. The pronunciation of the dog is Bria.
Rackham's dog thing. Yeah,
Yeah. It's misspelled. It's not. There's no H. But when Rackham backed it, he just went with it.
yeah, pretty cool. I almost got me some of that. I haven't got a lot, but been gone. Everything popped off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would hold both. I'd hold Bria and I'd hold Peacock.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with those guys. I'm not too sure about. I know TFC. I might buy me a little bit
Yeah,
of that.
and Peacock's covering gas now on swaps. They just released that
or
on
Liberty Swap.
Twitter. I responded. They liked my response, but Liberty Swap is now going to cover gas as part of making Pulsechain more appealing.
What for certain tokens?
You go back to X, go look at Liberty Swap. About 2 hours ago, they posted, it might have been longer than that. But if you look at the timeline, they are going to be covering gas within their protocol, which is very benevolent.
And that sounds. Pulsechain is going gasless too. No need to upgrade the network. We've fingered it out.
Yeah, and they were kind enough to respond to my reply.
The Saudis want our coins. You've been on it lately, huh?
Yeah, I've had a couple good days posting. It comes and goes. You know, if I can't put something up witty and educational at the same time, I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Yeah. All right.
And you and I feed off each other, and I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that we can feed off each other.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good banner for people to follow.
Oh, yeah.
Find little things.
And it's so sad that, you know, we give a voice to those people that aren't quite ready to start getting in, you know, putting their accounts out there. And I appreciate that. Your anonymity is very respected by me. But you know, I just try to give that voice to what I think people would like to say if they had the platform to say it.
Yeah. Well, I've almost been going for 2 hours, man.
All right. Well, thank you for being a gracious host and inviting me in. We'll do it again sometime. Just DM me.
Thanks for the bangers. Like, I'm gonna have to research a couple of them more and see if I even want to take part. I know I've been waiting for a nice dip on TFC, so I might be grabbing some of that. Who knows?
Yeah. Let me just, not financial advice. Don't wait till Monday morning when markets open.
All right.
Okay. And except don't wreck yourself. You know, don't trade in out of something that you're comfortable. But I just want to say, watch that chart come Monday.
I got a little bit of stables, not much, but I got
okay. Well, what I'm saying, brother, and I got you covered. If we got to do some horse trading, we can do some horse trading. I've got a full bag in both TFC and Alamo, and I'm on V2 with Pulsechain.
All right.
Again, this was my game theory. I needed something that I could hold because I don't need to sell my crypto. My cryptos is pocket change for me. But you know, if I get a 10, 20, 30x, and then I get into a coin that's locked up in a benevolent way, and I get price appreciation, I'm going to be all smiles.
Hell yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. Good night, brother. You take care.
Good night. And
bye.
But and to all you out there that have been watching, I appreciate you watching this one. I know it kind of spin at the end with XT on it and everything. But with that said, thanks for watching. It's been 2 hours, man. I'm tired and I'm going to bed. Peace out.
No permissions, birth looked up, taking flight falling. Knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable, intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity. Marching in its time. Cadence in the grind. Agree to disagree. Yup. Another tiny. Meet up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity. The destination and the flight. Lighting up that's form. Opposed to that, nope. Rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes, yep. Stack stats gliding through the lows. The truth will set you free.